Imagine you're lost in the middle of nowhere. No roads, no signs, just trees in every direction. But then, you pull out your phone, and magically, it knows exactly where you are. How? Not by luck, not by guessing, but by listening to signals from space. At any given time, there are at least 24 active GPS satellites orbiting about 12,550 miles, 20,200 kilometers, above Earth. These satellites are arranged in a way that at least 4 satellites are always visible from any point on Earth. That's important, because to find your exact location, your device needs signals from at least 4 of them. Each satellite constantly broadcasts a radio signal that includes the satellite's position, the exact time the signal was sent. These signals travel at the speed of light and are picked up by your device, like your smartphone. Now, here's where the magic of math and physics comes in, a method called trilateration. Your phone calculates how long each satellite signal took to reach it. Since the signal travels at the speed of light, even a nanosecond matters. By measuring the time delay from at least 3 satellites, your device can pinpoint your location in 2D, latitude and longitude. But to get 3D positioning, including altitude, it needs a 4th satellite. So GPS works like this. Satellite A says, "You're 11,000 miles from me." Satellite B says, "You're 13,000 miles from me." Satellite C says, "You're 12,500 miles from me." Satellite D locks in your elevation. Where all those distant spheres intersect, that's your location. Incredible, right? But how do satellites and your phone measure time so precisely? Each GPS satellite has atomic clocks on board, some of the most accurate clocks ever made. They only lose about 1 second every 100,000 years. This ultra-precise timing is critical, because just being 1 microsecond off could throw your position off by 300 meters, almost 1,000 feet. Your phone also has its own clock, but it constantly adjusts itself based on the signals from satellites. That's why GPS is so insanely accurate, even down to a few feet in good conditions. Here's something even crazier. Einstein's theory of relativity has to be factored in. Since GPS satellites move at around 9,000 miles per hour and are far from Earth's gravity, time ticks slightly faster for them than it does for us on the ground. That tiny time difference, about 38 microseconds a day, might seem small, but it would cause huge errors in location if not corrected. So, yes, GPS wouldn't work without Einstein's equations. That's science for the win. In ideal conditions, GPS can pinpoint your location within 5 to 10 feet, 1.5 to 3 meters. But several things can affect that accuracy. Tall buildings, signal reflections, aka multipath errors, dense forests, heavy cloud cover or solar storms, even bad timing from your phone's internal clock. That's why GPS apps sometimes seem confused, like when you're in a tunnel or deep downtown between skyscrapers. To improve accuracy, many phones use AGPS, Assisted GPS, which also pulls location data from Wi-Fi, cell towers, and Bluetooth. Fun fact, GPS isn't the only game in town. Other countries have their own systems. GLONASS, Russia's version, Galileo, European Union system, Beidou, China's network, IRIN-SS, Navic, India's regional system. Modern smartphones often use a mix of these for better global coverage and accuracy. So technically, your phone is using satellites from all over the world to track your location. GPS isn't just for directions. It's deeply embedded in almost every industry. Planes use GPS to navigate across oceans. Ships use it for safe docking. Farmers use GPS for precision agriculture. Delivery apps track your pizza. Fitness trackers log your morning run. Emergency services use it to find 911 callers. Even stock markets use GPS time signals to sync global trading. It's one of those invisible technologies that keep our modern world running smoothly. Unfortunately, yes, GPS signals are vulnerable to jamming and spoofing because they're relatively weak when they reach Earth. Jamming blocks signals using noise. Spoofing sends fake signals to trick devices into thinking they're somewhere else. That's why governments and scientists are working on backup systems, anti-jamming tech, and even quantum-based navigation that doesn't rely on satellites. In the future, GPS will only get smarter and faster. Satellites with more accurate atomic clocks, ground stations that update signals in real time, integration with AI and machine learning to predict movement, even indoor GPS so you can navigate inside malls or airports. We're also seeing progress in quantum navigation and low Earth orbit satellites that promise to bring location tracking to the next level. So the next time your map app shows exactly where you are, remember, it's not magic. It's a symphony of satellites, clocks, physics, and pure genius working together in real time. GPS is one of humanity's most incredible achievements, and most of us use it without even thinking about it. Have questions about how GPS works? Drop them in the comments. If you learned something new, give this video a like. And don't forget to subscribe for more amazing tech breakdowns. Simplified.